your name, mate?
What?
Not going anywhere at the minute. You just
I'm not
need-
going detained.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
what
get
do you
your
mean?
details?
Under what? Well, I've not cycled it here. You see me pushing it, right?
Welcome to Audit Files, where we break down real police encounters, examine public accountability, and explain the laws that shape interactions between citizens and law enforcement. Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, whose original video is linked in the description below. Be sure to watch the full upload and support the original creator, which begins as an ordinary walk through a shopping center with a bicycle soon turns into an unexpected police encounter, when 3 officers stop Reggie based on what appears to be little more than suspicion. One officer approaches in a manner that immediately changes the atmosphere, prompting Reggie to instinctively step away, not because he is trying to conceal anything, but because he finds the officer's approach unnecessarily confrontational. As the interaction unfolds, the conversation shifts from a routine stop into a test of professionalism, with Reggie calmly challenging the officer's reasoning while exposing how confidence and attitude can never replace a clear legal basis for police action.
Good.
How are you?
You okay?
Yeah, you.
So,
Nothing.
seem a bit nervous, that's all, pal.
Nervous?
Yeah.
I need some food.
You just saw the cops and then...
I didn't know you was a copper.
No, you know them, so I was a big yellow thing.
Sorry?
He's a plain clothes officer.
Oh, I said I didn't know he was a copper.
Well, I told you otherwise, won't I?
Pardon?
If you was a police officer, I'd tell him to go away, won't I?
I can't hear you.
If you was a police officer, I'd tell him to go away, won't I?
No, I didn't know.
No, but you look like you clocked the cops that are obvious.
No, I clocked you.
Oh, you clocked me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you clocked me, you would have clocked the people that were right.
No, because you were the first coming around the corner.
What's your name, fella?
Sorry? Oh, what, sorry?
What's your name?
Your name? What
Yeah.
for?
Gee, what for?
I'm just...
That's suspicious in a high crime area, so I wouldn't be questioning your name, bud.
Yeah, am I too suspicious?
Well, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be speaking.
Mate, I seen you coming around here and you looked a bit dodgy, right? So, anyway, I was coming this way anyway.
You just happened me on, you saw that there was 2 cops.
I didn't see these 2.
Yeah, we were looking back quite a bit as well when you walked up the stairs.
Did he not shout me though?
He shot you, huh?
He did shout me.
I shouted you off.
The encounter escalates almost immediately as the officers begin asking Reggie for his personal details, explaining that his behavior has made him appear suspicious in what they describe as a high crime area. The justification, however, centers on a single action, Reggie turning away after noticing one of the officers approaching. Reggie's response is presented as a natural reaction to someone in plain clothes whose appearance and manner do not immediately project obvious authority. Rather than viewing that instinctive decision to create some distance as an understandable response, the officers treat it as the very reason to increase their suspicion. The discussion quickly raises a broader question about how easily ordinary behavior can be interpreted as grounds for police attention when perception itself becomes the basis for the encounter.
Basically, we saw you coming towards us, you did a U-turn, you go up them stairs, you kept looking back, and it's not safe to look back when you're going up them stairs with a bike in your hand.
Well, don't worry about my safety, my friend, but yeah, can you cycle here?
It's actually a offence to cycle.
Colleagues asking for your details.
Well, we got nasty with you. Is there an offence to cycle?
Is there a can you cycle here?
No.
No, right, I'll walk it. Right, see you.
What's your name, mate?
What?
Not going anywhere at the minute. You just
I'm not
need-
going detained.
Yeah.
Why
Why get your details?
Under what? I've not cycled it here. You see me pushing it, right?
Suspect you cycling it.
Suspecting me of cycling it? You see me pushing it and lifting it up the stairs.
Relax a little bit.
Whoa, he just said he suspects me of riding it.
You're going to ride at some point, aren't you? Let's be honest.
Yes, but I've just asked you, can you cycle here? And you said no.
Unless he's some sort of order and he's just trying to get out.
You just said I'm detained. Am I free to go?
No, you need to.
What section am I detaining?
Section 50, the Police Reform Act.
The officer's explanation becomes increasingly difficult to follow as the conversation continues. They first accept that Reggie carried his bicycle up the stairs, only to suggest moments later that they suspect he had been riding it, before going even further by claiming he was likely to ride it at some point in the future. Reggie challenges that reasoning, highlighting the difference between actual conduct and speculation about what someone might do later. The discussion then shifts to Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, with the officers relying on that power to request his details. Reggie questions whether the legal threshold has been met, arguing that the power depends on an identifiable offense and reasonable grounds rather than assumptions or predictions. As the exchange develops, the central issue becomes whether preventing someone from leaving and demanding their identity can be justified without first establishing the legal basis required to exercise that authority.
And what do you suspect me of doing? Antisocial behaviour?
That's correct.
Right, so you're going to abuse this because I'm not giving you my name. You'll have to arrest me.
Why are you an auditor? So what you've done is you've seen cops and then you want attention.
She's just detained me.
Stand about. So what is it then? Are you just trying to get cops' attention?
No, mate, I seen you and you looked like one of the druggies who attacked me last time I was in Manchester.
Stop.
No, seriously, I didn't see these two.
So what is it? Are you an auditor? Is that what you are?
Mate, what I am,
Why
right,
aren't you answering the
she just detained me. Am I free to go yet or not? Because I'll put a claim in against you. Because, mate, what you've just done, I'm not committed any antisocial behaviour.
So what's happening is you're an auditor. You've clocked that.
I seen you.
Oh my God! Shut up. Let me explain.
Don't talk to me like that, my friend.
I can talk to you how I like.
Well, how about me talk to you? How are you like? What's your calling number, sir?
818288. So anyway, so what's happening here is you've seen two cops.
I seen you. I didn't see these two.
I can make a YouTube video out of this.
He come around the corner first. Am I right?
No, these two were.
No, you come around the corner first.
We were right next to me. We came at the same time.
Mate, you look like a druggie from around the thingy. Crutchy, I think it's called.
I look like Turbo. You think I look like Crutchy? Yeah, he's
you do.
Leave this fella. He's a fool.
Am I detained still or not?
No,
I'm a fool. Don't call me a fool, mate.
I call you what I like.
Really?
How are you going to do about it?
What if I called you something in swear words?
What you like.
And you're not going to do me for public order?
No.
Well, you're a fool then.
Sweet.
As the conversation progresses, the plainclothes officer struggles to provide a clear justification for the stop and instead shifts the focus to Reggie's motives, suggesting that he is deliberately trying to provoke an encounter with the police. Rather than addressing the legal basis for the interaction, the discussion moves toward questioning his intentions. When Reggie challenges that suggestion, he is quickly interrupted and told to stop talking, bringing any meaningful dialogue to an end. The tone of the exchange changes even further when the officer insists he can speak however he chooses. From that point, the interaction becomes less about explaining police powers and more about the manner in which authority is being exercised. The encounter raises an important question about the difference between enforcing the law and maintaining a professional standard of communication, particularly where no clear offense has been established.
You have a good day.
So, I asked you for some advice, right?
We're not giving you advice, pal. You're going your way.
And he was, so you detained me, right? Can I have your calling numbers, please, miss?
You've got my calling number.
I've not got her calling number.
It's on there.
What's your calling number? Sorry?
16473.
And how long did you detain me for?
Right, you can go. So you
No,
got
mate.
your foot in.
She detained me under section 50. You're not asked. Don't talk to members of the public like that.
Talk to you how I like. Talk to
Well,
you
look
how
at
I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah,
attitude
they
you've
can.
got?
Yeah, they can. Especially when you want to be inflammatory towards me, saying I look like a druggie. On your way,
You did. Look at your beard. You need a shave. You need a shave.
If you show us you're riding that, we're going to take off you, mate, alright?
You can ride this in Manchester. It's just designated areas.
Alright, go on. Leave him be. He's had his fun. See you later.
I've had my fun.
Had your fun.
Mate, just get a shave, will you?
See you later.
You like crutchy.
Get a job.
I've got a job.
You wait.
I'm having that. That's inflammatory.
The encounter comes to a close with one final exchange that reflects the tone of everything that came before. Reggie asks a simple question about how long he has been detained, but before the female officer has the chance to respond, the plainclothes officer interrupts, cuts across her answer, and simply tells him he is free to leave. When Reggie explains why he wants the information, the response is not an explanation but an expression of frustration, making it clear that, from the officer's perspective, the discussion is already over. Looking back over the interaction, a clear pattern begins to emerge. Whenever a solid factual basis is needed, it is replaced with something far less concrete. Turning away is treated as suspicious intent, carrying a bicycle becomes speculation about what might happen later, and straightforward questions are met with attitude rather than clear justification. Instead of grounding decisions in identifiable facts, the encounter increasingly appears to revolve around assumptions and personal perceptions. By the end, the officer shows little interest in explaining how the stop began, how long it lasted, or why the questions were necessary in the first place. The interaction ends without a clear account of the legal reasoning behind it, leaving the impression that exercising authority had become more important than explaining it. Encounters like this highlight why transparency and accountability matter. When officers no longer feel obliged to justify their actions or clearly communicate the basis for their decisions, public confidence is inevitably affected. If you found this breakdown informative, don't forget to like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Audit Files for more analysis of real police encounters and public accountability. You can also support the original creator, Reggie Photo, by watching the full video through the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.